Hi, this is Andrew Moore-Crispin for Gadget TV on Butterscotch.com, and today we're taking a look at the Roku XD. What this is a box that you connect to your TV, allows you to watch internet video, streaming movies on demand, connect to your hard drives and all that kind of stuff to actually watch your PC content on the big screen. Take a quick look at the back of the device here. This is the HDMI port that actually allows us to get the content from the internet and onto our big screen TV. We also have an optional component in here. Now if you want to use the component in, you'll have to purchase a separate cable. It doesn't come included in the box. We have optical audio if we want to get the full surround sound. Ethernet in order to connect to our network. We also have standard component or composite connection here if we're going to be watching on a CRT monitor. Now those cables are actually included in the box. See here? And we have our power port here. Now on the side here we have a fancy fabric tab that serves absolutely no purpose whatsoever, and we have a USB port here which we'll use to connect our hard drives, USB keys, basically anything with content on it. We can actually get it from the drive or the USB key and onto the big screen TV. Now the Roku interface is very much channels based. So for example, if we wanted to use the USB port on the side here in order to watch our content, we'd have to go and download the Roku Media Player channel. Now there are channels for things like twit.tv, there's CNET channels. There are also premium subscription channels like MLB, Major League Baseball, NHL channels that require a separate subscription. Now when we're actually purchasing these subscriptions, you have to jump through some hoops. You'll basically have to use both the Roku player and also your computer. You'll have to input some 6-digit codes and that kind of stuff. So basically, at any time, Roku could kind of pull the plug and leave you kind of without that content, which is a little worrisome, but really kind of par for the course when we're talking about streaming internet video boxes like this one. Now we have the remote here. If you've watched the Boxee episode of Gadget TV, you will have seen the QWERTY keyboard that's on the back. Now this one doesn't really function in that way. We have no QWERTY keyboard here. Any on-screen text input is going to have to be accomplished using the D-pad here, which is a bit of a pain, but like I said, it is almost entirely channels based. So basically after we've added a channel, there's almost no typing involved in actually finding that stuff. Once we've added a channel, we're just using the direction keys to scroll through. So it's really not that big a deal. We have a dedicated home button here that we can hit at any time to go back to the main menu. We can also move back in menus using this key here. We have an instant replay feature that will rewind about 30 seconds and actually replay. So if we're watching a movie, for example, we can jump back 30 seconds. If we're watching a Netflix show, we can jump back 30 seconds, that kind of stuff. Our options key here, and we also have some dedicated play and shuttle buttons here. We can shuttle forward and back and also play and pause here. And we also have a similar useless fabric tab here. I guess neat. Inside we're using 2 AAA batteries that are actually included in the box, which is kind of a nice touch. We can put this thing back on like that. Now this isn't a terribly international player, so basically if you're anywhere other than in the United States, you're going to be geo-blocked out of a lot of the content that's there. So for example, if you have a Canadian Netflix account, you won't be able to activate it on the American Roku player. Bit of a pain there. Things like Amazon Video, streaming video on demand, and downloadable, well not downloadable, sorry, streaming HD movies and that kind of stuff, again, you'll be geo-blocked depending where you are in the world. So really, if you're in the United States of America, a viable option. If you're not, you really want to consider something along the lines of, really Apple TV is your only option there, because they have a much wider distribution. You're much more likely to be able to get some of the content that you want to actually see on the box. So that's a quick look at the Roku XD. You can get this guy for about $100. For Gadget TV, I'm Andrew Moore-Crispin. For more sweet stuff, visit Butterscotch.com.